This is one of the most important days of the year for hundreds of Quad City area charities. Each year, the Birdies for Charity Drive raises millions of dollars for local nonprofits during the John Deere Classic. And today, we're learning just how much was raised this July, along with the brand new winner of a Lexus lease. News 8 Sports Director Corey Cuffler is live from the John Deere Pavilion in Moline with the big reveal. Cuff.
Hey, Devin. Yeah, an exciting time down here at the John Deere Pavilion as they're going to announce the Birdies for Charity number for the 2025 John Deere Classic. If you remember last year, they set a record. They had over $15 million, $15.9 million last year for the John Deere Classic and the money that they gave back to the charity. So a real exciting time. This year, we're just waiting for that new number. Of course, Tournament Director Andrew Lehman is up at the podium right now. There's a lot of people here at the John Deere Pavilion as we wait to see what that number will be. There's over 400 charities that are impacted by what the Birdies for Charity program is able to collect year after year. All that money staying right here in the Quad Cities, so it's a really exciting time down here at the John Deere Pavilion. A lot of people have come down here to see what that big number is, and at this point, we're just waiting for Andrew Lehman, the tournament director, to tell us what that number is. And of course, a little bit later, there'll be people that'll be trying to win a new Lexus for a year. There are 4 people that guessed the correct number of birdies made at this year's John Deere Classic, which was 2,102 birdies. So we'll have that a little bit later in the show. But at this point, again, the anticipation just building as we're waiting to see the number for this year's John Deere Classic Birdies for Charity number, the money that'll be going back into the community. If you remember, just a few weeks ago, they had a gala for the first time ever where they raised over $100,000. That money that was raised there was also put into this year's Birdie for Charity number. So a really exciting time. There was a great atmosphere that night out at Bally's Casino. So a really cool event that they had last year. But again, we're just waiting for Andrew Lehman to kind of tell us what this year's number is for the Birdies for Charity. Again, over 400 charities will be impacted by what the number is this year. And of course, John Deere gives a bonus on top of that. Last year, they gave a 13% bonus to the charity to see what the number was, which then put them in a record number. So we'll see if we can break that number this year. And at this point, we're just waiting to see what Andrew Lehman, and now Aaron Tennant is up at the podium right now addressing the crowd. He is the tournament chair from this past year. And of course, Brian Campbell was our John Deere Classic champion. It was the second win on tour this past year for him, and he won the John Deere Classic for the first time. He's an Illinois grad, so it was a really cool full circle moment for him. But Aaron Tennant at the mic right now telling everybody a little bit about what's happening here today with the Birdies for Charity program. We'll listen in to hear what Aaron Tennant has to say.
Your dedication is unwavering, and unwavering support truly make today possible. We were very proud to announce a record $15.9 million the tournament helped raise in 2024, but this year's news is even more exciting. Without further ado, Andrew, please help me reveal this year's total.
All right, so Andrew Lehman turning around the tote board here to give us this year's number for the Birdies for Charity number. Right now, it looks like it is over $1 million. He knows how to play to the crowd for sure. So there you have it, a brand new record for the John Deere Classic. They went over $200 million overall, and that number this year is $16,944,869.
Wow.
A new record for
We're
the
so
John
proud
Deere
to
Classic and Birdies for Charity.
increase
Almost
this year,
it is
bringing our
almost
total
a
giving
million
to
more
over
than what they had
$200
last
million.
year. And if we get a second here, I'm going to see if we can get Tournament Director Andrew Lehman to talk to us about this number. An exciting time here. $16 million going back into the John Deere Classic, from the John Deere Classic into local charities. And now they're going to reveal the number of the percentage that the John Deere
we are thrilled to
donated this year for that bonus fund.
A 9% match to over 400.
And it was a 9% match for John Deere for this year's John Deere Classic and the Birdies for Charity program. So really, really exciting time here.
That's so exciting.
And we're going to
It's our
have
highest bonus
Andrew
since
Lehman, tournament
2017.
director, now joining us. And Andrew,
Thank you to the
got
community
to turn those
for their
numbers around.
continued support of the
$16.9
Birdies
million.
for Charity program
What does that mean to
and
you?
the
What does that mean to
hundreds
this
of
community?
charities this
Well,
impacts.
it's certainly always one of our most
I would now
exciting
like to
days that we
invite
have,
Michaela
and
Booth,
Tournament Week
Director
is so
of
visible,
Birdies
but
for
when
Charity,
we get
to
to
the
October and we're able to have an impact on over 460 nonprofits and be a part of their success, it's truly rewarding. It's probably the most rewarding piece of our job.
The important part of this is this all goes back to the community. That's got to make you feel good as well.
It does, and in a lot of cases with this 9% bonus, again, we promise 5, but in a lot of cases, we're some of these nonprofits' largest donors. So to be able to play a small part in their success and all the important work that our nonprofits do, it's one of the things that we look forward to most.
Well, thank you so much for that. $16.9 million, something to definitely be proud of here. And of course, coming up in the second half hour, we'll try to give away a brand new Lexus. We have 4 members that guess the correct number of birdies. So we'll see who that winner is coming up in the second half hour. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Corey. WQAD proud to be the official station of the John Deere Classic.